Let's talk about the switch element. It's this simple toggle that has an on and off state. It's similar to a checkbox, that it has a value property that is either true or false depending if the switch is on or off. Differently than the checkbox, it has different labels for each state. So you can select, for example, suppose you have a switch that toggles if a user is an admin or not. You can go like admin and user, and then the user is either an admin or a user. Just an example. And what this does is that it's either true or false. So the label you place there is not the value that will end up in the property. So if you use this inside a form or inside some low code and you get the value property of the button, it's going to be true or false. For example, let me add a button here. And I'm just going to check that property. Just to show you. So basically, we're going to pick the value property from the switch and place it into a temporary variable, and then show the temporary variable. So right now, switching to play mode, it is true, and now it's false. So it behaves in terms of code much like a checkbox, but it has more visual feedback. And you can also change the layout so that, for example, it's below, like it depends on your UI. You should work with your designers to see what looks good and makes sense for your app. And you can work with the colors and change them as well to match your theme. It's a very useful element. It's prevalent on mobile interfaces. I hope you enjoy it, and tell us more about your app at forums.apply.io.